So guys, NIO stock on Friday up 3.5% despite the entire market being down, Nasdaq being down by over 2.5%, the S&P down by over 1.5%, and guys like Tesla down 8.5%. Absolutely nuts. And if it wasn't for the market being down, NIO stock would have rocketed past $5.5. But guys, the liftoff in NIO stock price has just started. It has just started. Some shorts believe that this is just a bounce and then we're going to pull back, but no, this is different because we have broken above this multi-year downtrend. All right, since here we have this drawn since the top of August of last year, we had this downtrend and it's been tapping ever since, and we've almost broke above it in the past few months, but now we have finally broken above it with convincing volume. And this, my friend, is a typical falling wedge pattern. Now, Investopedia defines a falling wedge, and this is a rising wedge, but a falling wedge, downward converging trend lines with declining volume. And when it breaks out, you need above average volume. And this is generally what it looks like. This is exactly what NIO's stock price action looks like. And we have broken above. Bam. All right, let's take a look. Look, we have converging trend lines, and then we have broken above it. And what do you know? The past couple days, we had over 100 million in volume, which is above the average of roughly 40 million volume. So you can see above average volume. This is absolutely fantastic. On top of that, we also have very bullish MACD and RSI divergence. So here, prices forming lower lows, but the MACD and RSI forming higher lows like that. Now, this is pretty significant. It means that momentum downwards has really exhausted, all right? And we're changing directions, essentially. And if you guys didn't know, 4 years ago, back way over here, all right, when NIO stock was at $50 a share, I warned people because of the downward divergence here, right? Here, so back then, NIO stock was making higher highs, but the MACD and RSI were making lower highs, okay? And I warned people back then, and of course that warning, kind of played out because that was indeed the top. And now I am calling bottom. All right, I'm calling bottom. This $3.74 support just seems to be invincible. All right, it does not want to give away. We're probably not ever going to go down below that ever again, because right now this just looks like everything has shifted. All right, the picture has completely changed. We are now out of this downtrend, this multi-year downtrend. We've broken above it. So what kind of targets can we look at? Well, first of all, some interesting stats. So short interest, 174 million shares, give or take 175 million shares. All right, and then even the past couple days when the stock was rallying like crazy, there's still a 30 to 31% short ratio. That means 30% of the volume were shorts. And remember, shorts are fuel to the fire. All right, they will eventually have to cover. They will eventually have to buy back. And they think that this is a top, which it is not. All right, this is not a top. This is the direction changing, and we're just lifting off. So they are wrong. All right, and with this momentum, all right, we want to see the momentum continue, and we can look at what we can expect going forward. It might chug along, but I expect that you just keep on going because NIO is so severely undervalued. All right, market cap is still right now only $8.4 billion. There's no problem with it doubling. NIO with a market cap of $20 billion is still undervalued, in my opinion. So we're severely undervalued, and once people see that the picture has changed, Envo's launching, we're gonna have very nice deliveries. This is gonna keep on going up. All right. So the first stop is definitely around this level, $6.26, upwards to around $7. All right, these were previous resistances, so I'm just gonna mark that out for you guys. Okay, boom, boom. All right, those are previous resistances, and you can see it's pretty clear. All right, but I expect that we're probably gonna break above that, and then the next target is, of course, around $10. $10. That's our next target after that. And then above that, of course, $13 is the next target. And then if we break above that, we are off to perhaps touch the moon. All right. We're off perhaps to touch the moon. We are off perhaps to go back to 30, 40-ish levels if we break above 13. All right. Yeah, that's going to be amazing. That's going to be amazing. The picture has changed. If you've seen all my videos, you know for a fact that the story has changed. They have that mass market brand. Now, people can't make the excuse that, hey, I want a battery swap car, but NIOs are too expensive. Well, go buy an Envo. And very soon, next year, oh, Envo's too expensive? I can't afford an Envo. Like my friend, she can't afford an Envo. Her budget is half the price of an Envo. Well, you can go buy a Firefly and get battery swap. My friend, she loves battery swap. She's been in my car with my wife and her husband, and they just are amazed at battery swap, but their budget doesn't allow it. So you see, once NIO offers a product in that budget category, it's going to change the game. So deliveries are going to skyrocket like crazy. The stock price is going to skyrocket like crazy going forward. It's just a matter of time. The picture has changed, all right? They're no longer just selling expensive cars. That's the big difference, all right? And also, I think NIO has proved that getting money is not a problem with their power up plan and all that kind of stuff. They're able to get money from like random investors, mutual funds. So money isn't a problem, all right? It's just the outlook. People are still very bearish, but the picture has changed. Finally, people are waking up, seeing how crazy good Envo's products are, and very soon they're going to be amazed by Firefly as well. And so will the customers. The customers are going to be amazed as well. It's going to send the stock to new atmospheric levels. All right. So it's going to be very exciting going forward next week. As always, stay safe, stay healthy. Peace out.